Hey guys, welcome to Rocket Sport. I am back after a long break, after I've got really, well, back pain, should I say, and headaches and what's the other. But I am back, that's the most important thing. We're in qualifying one. Guys, I could be champion after this. Let's see how it goes at the Brazilian Grand Prix Division 3. This is an important weekend. Will I be able to be champion? It's like a 23-point difference, something, so, you know what? It's likely I can be. All I have to do is beat Stretch. If I beat Stretch, I'm champ. Simple as. So, we're going to start it off best way possible. Go fast lap of the race. Well, fast lap in Q1 even. We got 2 fast lap Q1 so far in a row, so that's not bad at all. Go on to turn 4, we lose the race slightly into turn 5. Oh, we got to put brakes on. That is our first spin of the session, and that's not a spin I wanted at all. Now, moving on, just still Q1, same set of tyres. Can we beat our lap time even after a spin? I think we can. Yes, we can. We got green going towards the line. This is a new fast after race for the 107.2 fast lap Q1, not the race. Getting it mixed up, my bad. Anyway, moving on to Q2, we top Q1. We're medium quad tyres. Can we possibly top Q2 as well? I don't know. We're on the mediums. We're going to try and get mediums done. Just 2 minutes and 49 seconds left on the clock. We left it quite late. It's turn 1. Get a bad exit. It's turn 2. Not too bad, but not great. Really what I was looking for. Next to the RSF solution points will be very important. Get it nailed pretty much, though. Heading towards turn 4. Is this purple sector 1? It's not even purple sector 1, so you know what? Sector 1 could be improved. It's turn 4. Get curb nice and easily there. It's turn 5. Now heading towards turn 6. This right-hander. Double right. Very tricky. You have to get it bang on, especially the medium quad tyres. It's turn 7. Get it quite easily done. It's turn 8. The right-hander. Hit the apex there. Into turn 9. The left-hander here. Go get a late apex at turn 9. Very easy to lose the route. Norwich to not do so. Heading towards turn 10. This right-hander. Down his first gear. Short shift to second. Up the gearbox. Just like that. It's his left-hander. This is the hard one, especially on mediums, but we've done alright so far. Purple middle sector. Into the last sector we go. Just the last corner. We've got to make sure we can nail this. There's a car coming up. Is he going to give me the toe, or is he going to get out of the way? He's going to get out of the way. Has given some space there. Wanted to go tighter on the inside, but there was a car there. I couldn't do it any more tighter. Go towards the line. Oh, the medium quad tyres. What's the lap time? It is a 107.3 dead. That's plus P4. We are the fastest medium runner by a mile. And we're, well, and all the pressure on us, don't forget, because we could be being champion. I'm doing that on mediums. Let's go. Can we get our pole position in Brazil? We're going to find out. Bad last corner, should I say. Going towards the acceleration point. Coming towards the line. Is this lap half decent? I'm not sure. Going towards the line. It's the fast lap of the session so far with the 6.8. But I know that's time with that lap time with the last sector alone. Now it's turn 1. It's turn 2. Lose the race slightly out. Turn 2. We go for a spin. Second spin of the session. And that is not the way I wanted that to go. Now, I want to push on. Like we did in Q1, we've actually improved our lap time even after being spinning out. But can we do it again to beat a 6.8? Unlikely, but we're going to see what we can do. Through turn 1, it's turn 2. Not bad, but not quick enough. We are down by 2/10 right now, but I know I can still gain that all back. It was just one corner at the final corner. So we're going to push on anyway, heading towards turn 4, left-hander. Got to really make sure you can push this as hard as possible. It's turn 4, miss the apex slightly. Onto the curb, pushes to the wall, we're out. We're off qualifying 3. We've actually DNF'd the car properly there. Gotta be careful next game, because if you do that, you're pretty much out, I'm pretty sure. Something like that. Anyway, now 10 red lights here for the crazy fish, and away we go for this Brazilian Grand Prix. The yellow flags. Grunty gets a good start quick. He's got contact, and I'm afraid that's a red flag. And it's a red flag because there's 2 disconnected cars, there's damage everywhere, and it's just a nightmare, and there's lag. So here's the restart then. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 red lights, Brazilian Grand Prix Division 3, and we're underway. Who is going to be champion in this race, or is it going to go to Abu Dhabi? I doubt it's going to go to Abu Dhabi. We're going to find out during this race. Heading towards turn 1, we get the whole shot by a bit of a mile, which is exactly what I wanted to do. It's turn 2, hit the apex. Now to turn 3, and we've managed to get ourselves a great gap of 0.9 seconds. This is a great start up to this race. Now heading towards turn 4, as long as there's no safety car, we should be okay to get this race properly underway. It's turn 4. First time through there, very easy to get taken out or a spin. As I said, yellow flags for the back. There's a huge pile up. Is this going to cause a safety car? I hope it doesn't. Yes, it has. Oh, we got a 1.4 second lead as well. And it's just been banished just like that because of the safety car. What happened then? 10 red lights, Quirky Turtle. Let's see how well his start. Oh, he got it. He's got a decent start here. He's not even using overtake off the line. What is he doing? Okay, interesting starting procedure. Not using overtake. Got to see, that's going to cost you off the line. Into turn 2, this right-hander looking up the inside, a crazy fish there. That's an interesting move there by Quirky. That's going to give him a bad exit. This should allow Asteroid, who's right behind him, to get the advantage on him. He's going up the inside. He's looking, not quite getting it done. What happened then? There's a Racing Point spinning. Quaker. No, I don't know who that is. I think it's Quakers. It was Quakers. Oh, with poor Quirk, he's got red damage after that incident as well at turn 4. Now, Bob with Crazy Fish. Let's see what happens heading towards turn 1. This is much better start with Crazy Fish than usual. It's turn 1. He's got Millsy on the right-hand side there. Let's Millsy go to the car up his inside. Has to give space. Very neat entirely there done by Crazy Fish. Now, what can he do about Millsy? Or is Crazy Fish just going to stay in the position that he's in right now? We're going to try and stay in position. What happened in front? Let's just look up ahead. The Racing Point on the inside of the Ferrari. That's sad he's caught those two out. Now, keep looking on the left-hand side. I think Matt's had a crash. Matt has had a crash. There's Matt off to the left-hand side. That's a shame for Matt, but it can happen to the best, and it happens to the worst. Now, here's from the replay mode. 10 red lights. Who got the best launch out of me and Matt off the front row? Gotta say, it's from me, even despite Matt being on those soccer bad tyres. I'm just so much better starts at the moment. I guess no one really practiced starts as much as I did coming into this race. And that's sadly, well, not sadly, but helped me out quite a bit. And there's a crash outside the pit lane. It's Asteroids. And, oh, poor Quakers, nowhere to go. Has hit Asteroids. And he's got a penalty. Asteroids been disqualified. Wow, that's harsh for Asteroids. And that could be very much, oh, that's a shame. That's his race done. We're already down to 13 runners left in this Grand Prix then. Who is going to win it? That is the question of everyone's minds. Now, as you can see, Quakers in the minimap is there on the left-hand side. He's so far back, and I really wanted to wait till he got here. But as you can see, if I was going to do that, I'd have to wait literally till the line, and I don't really want to do that, because that's how most crashes happen. Right. When am I going to go on this safety car restart? Well, I can give you a hint. Not going to go just yet. We're going to go as soon as our steering wheel is straight, and we feel like we can gain our most advantage from it. Going to start accelerating, go up to full power, nice and easily, just like that. We're underway for the safety car restart. Lap 4, going on to lap 5. 4 laps done in this Grand Prix. Moving on to lap 5 then. It's Eagle in P2. Can he keep at the pace with us? Heading towards turn 1. I'll cut that a bit easily. That's probably track limits. Fast up the race goes Quakers. And we get a warning of track limits. So, in fact, Quakers has almost caught us all up. Despite the safety car restart being, well, despite being so far back. No, but as you can see, the pace we've got compared to everyone else, we've gone fast enough at the moment, and we're going to improve on this lap. Yes, we are. Go fastest. Eagle's catching us, though. Eagle is staying in the pace. That's impressive pace for Eagles. We go to turn 9. Late apex corner, as you know from previous qualifying. Heading towards turn 10, the right-hander, should I say. Valve's first gear, up short shift to second. Not a bad run. You've got to say this could be an improvement on lap time. Oh, we lost the rear. Through there. We're onto the Astro Turf. That's all I want to be. We're completely off the track now. Now going to rejoin nice and safely. There we go. Rejoin the track. There's yellow flags. There's a big crash behind. Eagle's been collected, and I think there's a few other cars as well involved in that one. That's a shame, and it was basically just one car losing it and coming back on the track and wiping out a few others. Happens to the best, happens to the worst. Now, going through turn 1 into turn 2. Out of turn 3, lose the car! What a save, gotta say. I wasn't so expecting me to lose the car just like that, but I have a 1.7 second lead right now. Oh, sorry, 1.2 second lead to RSF1 stretch. The guy who has to beat me in this race is currently in P2. So this is going to be an interesting one. Let's get on to the Astro Turf again there on the right hand side. You have to be careful of that curb because it could catch you out into the barriers, as we've already seen once already. Now into this right-hander, and Blade's got retired, and it's caused a virtual safety car or a safety car. I think it's a safety car. It's a safety car. No, I hate safety cars. Okay, we're going to have to do another restart, and I really hope this restart is better than the last one, because RSF1 stretch, the guy behind has to beat me in this one, and we've driven off the track. What am I doing? I need to get back on the track! No! I was getting comfortable in my chair, basically. Stretch has got past. Isobest has got past. Through goes Quakers. Quakers? P3? He was dead last. And he's in P3. Okay, Quakers. He's put the hammer down. He's definitely been a quite aggressive driver in this one so far. Could go on to win this race, but let's find out. As all I have to do is beat Stretch to win this championship. And Stretch is now winning the race because of a stupid mistake by myself. But moving on then, we've got to focus. We've got to forget the mistakes. We've just got to focus on maybe the race because we've still got 24 laps to go in this Grand Prix. When are these guys going to go? I really want to get it, so I just get it bang on perfect. He's gone now. He's gone, and now he's braked. Oh, that's almost messed Shade up as well. That's not great from the leaders. Probably should have done a better restart than that personally. But across the finish line, two green flags once again here at Brazil. Heading towards turn 1. Shade's missed his braking point. He's hit the back of me. We're going for a spin. We managed to save the car. Shade's got wing damage. Okay, Shade's got damage. He's in front of us, but he has got damage. So we should get that position back. We're at P6 right now. I really want to clip that, just in case the stewards want to have a look at where I braked. So we're going to clip it right now. Oh, this stuff's put me behind and ghosted me. We're going to lose 2 more positions here. I'm now in P8. What a disaster this Grand Prix. This is turning out to be now. It started from bad to worse in safety car restart, and after that it's not going any better. Now, through this right-hander, you can see Shade's damage. He's just going to pull the track and let us all through. Starts driving there by Shane. Doesn't want to get involved in the other accidents or cause anymore. So, great sportsmanship from the guy. Although that's a shame his race is basically done. We're in P7 though. That is the only benefit. But this is where things go from bad to worse. Starts off bad here with me getting cut to my chair, driving off the racetrack. Happens to the best, happens to the worst. It is what it is. We'll move on with this. But now, on board with Shane. I really want to see what happens here for this one. He goes. You could just see that's caught Shane out. Oh, I feel so bad, Shane. It was just the guys at front decided to put the brakes on. Well, someone did anyway, but shame. Now moving on, heading towards turn 1. Shane missed his braking point. I'm afraid it's easy as that. That's hits me and Scott damaged himself. That's a shame for Shane, but it happens. It does happen. It's racing after all. And I really hope the stewards don't have to say anything about that, because although I lost a couple positions, it's racing of the day, it happened. So I'm hoping there's no stewards inquiries into that. Look at the drift and how sideways I get though. So, with that being said though, we've still got a challenge to do here, and Stretch is still winning this Grand Prix. I need to beat Stretch. Looking at more replays right now, this is when I overtook Shane because it's damaged. So this is basically me showing Shane's sportsmanship here as he just goes off the track. So, fair enough with Shane. Oh, we got a track limits warning at turn 4 once again. No, I need to stop getting those. Those could be a penalty, and I don't want a penalty like Eagles already got. Now moving on to lap 15 now. We're almost at half race distance. Lap 18 is the half race distance, and the gap's still staying relative the same. And I've got a penalty because we ran onto the AstroTurf on the right hand side. No, that's not what I wanted. That's going to cost me quite a bit in this Grand Prix, I expect. Now caught up to Mr. Crazy Fish. He's the next one in front. We have finally caught that gap down. It took me quite a while, I'll have to admit. We're on lap 16, moving on to lap 17. Go to the outside of Crazy Fish. On start finish rate, get ourselves into P6 then. And this is our merge back for this championship, because we want to win it on track as well. Let's see what we can do. Oh, another track limits penalty. Stop getting those. This is infuriating. We have got the DRS again, so we managed to hold off the advantage there for Crazy Fish. And in fact, helped us catch up to Matty. Matty's had an interesting race today, as Grunty's crashed further back. Ah, that's caused a virtual safety car. Okay, I was going to go for an overtake on Matty, but I don't have to. We're going to pit, actually. We're going to pit lap 17. See how far those softs can go. I know they can go 18 laps, but can they go more than 18 laps? I don't know. We'll find out the hard way. As through this right-hander of turn 10, we're on board with Millsy. Let's have a look at what happened to Grunty. Well, at the front, he's gone to the right-hand side, and he's hit the wall. And that was his Grunty out of the session. And out of P8, which is such a shame for Grunty. But as you can see, it's virtual safety car's ended just as I come out of the pits. So that's a perfect virtual safety car, I shall say. It's turn 4 though. Don't get any more track limit penalties. Don't get any more penalties, full stop in fact. I don't mind if we get the warnings, just not the penalties. Heading through this right-hander, easily to get track limits through here. But you see how stable the soft side pits, medium compound tyres as well. So I'm hoping we can definitely start making amends here, as it's only 12 seconds to Millsy. Talk about that. We're in P10 right now, and Eagle is next up. Eagle and Stretch both for the pits, actually, because I think Stretch got a drive-through penalty for speeding onto a virtual safety car. I've just heard that from Lincoln in my race engineer, which means the championship has taken another twist here. Stretch will come out in front of me, but he has to pit again due to the fact he hasn't pitted yet, because he had to take a drive-through. This is unbelievable. So Stretch now is 1.7 seconds in front of me, but has to pit again. And I tell you what, this is really going to hate Stretch, especially if I can overtake him before the end of this lap. To put a whole pit stop in front of Stretch, which is going to be my aim now. Into this right-hander, you can see the gap coming down so quickly visually. Into this right-hander, turn 8, got to hit the apex just like that. It's turn 9, we pick up a late apex. You can see how much Stretch is struggling, but this is exactly what I want to see. My rival's struggling, and his race has taken, it would have been decent for Stretch. He would have gone on to Abu Dhabi, but despite that, he's now got to make another pit, so he's going to be 20 plus seconds behind. Can he catch me back up before the end of this race? I don't think so, unless something very much drastically happens to me. But we're going to try and overtake Stretch anyway, along towards the start finish rate. Is Stretch going to pit this lap? I'm afraid he has to, and he pulls off onto the left-hand side. So that's us now into P8 to this Grand Prix. Eyes Best also in the pits. Can we catch Eyes Best? In fact, we do. And we're into P7 now. P6 as Quake's also in the pits. We are overtaking everyone who's pitted. I don't think anyone who has pitted is actually in front of me in this race right now. So we are the net leader. But we decide to pit because I don't know if these tyres are going to get to the end. And I want to be 100% sure these tyres will get to the end. So the championship is mine. And the fact that I have full pistol over Stretch, you would say that this was a smart move. And as you see, coming out of the pit lane, we come in front of Stretch. Fresh tyres as well. So we should be able to just clear off now into the distance from Mr. Stretch. We're in P9 right now. Can we get P6 back? Which is P6 where we pitted, middle of nowhere. But we're going to find out the hard way. So Crazy Fish is back into the pits. Shame for him. He's going to be fighting for lower points in this Grand Prix as we head into turn 1 one more time. Into turn 2. Another car's in the pits. And, oh no, that was just Crazy Fish, sorry. And we finally overtake him there. out of the pit exit. Now, P8 to this Grand Prix. Who's the next car to come into the pits, or is this going to be a fast up of the race? We're coming towards the line. What's my race pace like anyway? It is a fast up of the race. It's a 1 and well, I don't know what it was. I think it was 109.0, which is instantly beaten by 108.9. Millsy's next up though. We're going to have DRS, we're going to have overtake, we're going to have rich mix. We should be able to overtake Millsy. We're going to go to the right hand side, with the outside towards turn 4. Who's later on the brakes? Me or Millsy? We are later on the brakes. Millsy will be back into P7 then. That's exactly what I needed to see. Sadly, Millsy down to another position, lost to him in this Grand Prix. Can he keep up his 100% point record of this whole season? Because I think he has that still, actually. Heading towards turn 4 though, you can see us with the fresh tyres around the outside. And that is easily done. Next up for me then is Eagle. He's on the medium, so he's going to be struggling more than what Millsy was. Should be an easier overtake. Around the last corner we go. We're going to make this nice and easy onto the start finish straight, because believe it or not, Brazil was actually really, really hard to overtake around the corners, so I'm just playing it safe, especially with the championship being on the line as well. Just want to bring this car to home as many points as possible, because there's still a constructors battle. And as I said, we go around the outside of Mr. Eagle, and we get that move done. I thought he was fighting it harder because it's championship leader. Well, I am the championship leader, but I thought he'd fight it harder just because to help his teammate out, who is fighting the championship. Talk about stretch, he's still a long way back, and that's a shame that the championship's going to end like this. We thought we were going to have a battle at Brazil, which would decide if it was going to go on to Abu Dhabi or not, but it's not quite worked out the way he thought it would. And that's me, I thought I was going to dominate this race, and look how badly it's gone. Now heading towards turn 4, onto the grass on the right hand side. That's going to cost me. Yes, it does cost me. It's cost me a track limits warning as well. That's not what I wanted. We are closing up on the cars in front though. We're on the final lap of the race now. We've got no ERS play. We've got barely any rich mix left. But can we catch Camo? We've got a penalty. Camo also got a penalty. This is all crucial. Through turn 9, one more time. Can we overtake Camo for the end race? Lose the race. Don't think it's going to happen. Run last ditch. Well, last attempt there. Missed the apex, not what I wanted. It's to turn 11, the left-hander though. We're still there or thereabouts compared to Camo. But I don't really have to push the car to the absolute limit. I see Ice Best there as well. So if Constructors Championship is going to go on to Abu Dhabi. But the Drivers Championship is not going to go towards the Abu Dhabi car, because we're going to absolutely smash stretch this Grand Prix. GG's to him and every single attempt he put into this championship. But we are the Constructors, we are the Drivers Champions. And that feels good. That really does. Shout out to everyone who helped me get here as well. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great video. And I'll see you later. Goodbye.